What's going on, my fellow gem hunters? Welcome to another episode of Vibin' Time over here at Coinverse. As always, I'm your host, Vibin. And guys, you know what to do before we even get started today. Make sure you hit up that like button, comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and also make sure you click that little notification bell so that way you stay up to date with all the latest content that we have over here at Coinverse. Now, guys, we know the market conditions right now isn't really favoring any sector in crypto. We know that Bitcoin is struggling, as well as Ethereum and a lot of the other blue chips as well. But we know that recently last weekend we've seen NFTs some of the blue chips kind of get back and gain their floor. We've seen Goblin's project take off in the last week or two, and I think NFTs are still not really safe like a safe haven, but I think it's somewhere if you want to play around in the market, it's still one of those places that you could still potentially find a lot of potential gains. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff set up over here, and so here we go. Let me get my screen share going. And the project that I want to talk about today, guys, is actually called TiGERBOB. And I found TiGERBOB last week, and I just been looking at it. It's a real life artist. I don't know why sometimes I struggle doing two things at one time. But it's from a real life artist, and all these are supposedly hand drawn, and then they're selected at mint. It's a 1,000 piece collection. We'll go right over here to OpenSea, kind of look at the collection here. And as we see here, and it's created by GOSSAMER. I forget her first name. Let me see. GOSSAMER ROZEN. So her first name is GOSSAMER. Sorry, GOSSAMER. So GOSSAMER is a non-binary African-American Filipino fine artist and tattooer. So TiGERBOB is a collection of 1,000 handmade pixel tigers. So for me, I think this is really cool because she's a tattoo artist, and I've seen some of her work online, and her work is really good. So I think if you had an NFT or a tattoo of something that she's done, and you could potentially buy an NFT to go with it, that would go hand in hand. You already got the tattoo for life. Why not have the NFT, right? So this is really pretty, in my opinion, this was something that was really cool. This was something that was really cool because in my eyes, I look at it like, hey, look, they took their real world business and was able to bring it onto the chain, and then find a community of people that also support that. So maybe with the small collection of 1,000 pieces, she was able to get a lot of friends and family involved, because we noticed on the, if you look at, sorry guys, if you look at it here, out of their collection, 750 750 of these are actually owned by they have 750 holders. So out of a 1,000 piece collection, they have 750 holders. And this is what the art looks like, guys. We see that some of the activity on these, some of them sold for around 2 ETH. And I just want to look at some of the rarities on some of these, kind of look at them. So, they're pretty cool, just hand drawn. I think when she draws these out, they're not actually pixelated. I think they get pixelated once they go on chain. But we'll look at it a little bit more on their Twitter. Yep. So we see here, this is probably something that was actually drawn, and then this was the licky cheek. So I like that, man. That's it's pretty cool. We see here that they have 143,000 followers. And also they also have Discord. We can look at it from their website. I think this is pretty cool. It's like a little blown up image of all the things that she created. So you could scroll around. I bet you these are pretty rare. The ones with the fire eyes and laser eyes and stuff like that. Well, yeah, super cool little collection. And like I said, it's definitely something that we're going to pay attention to. I know that these minted for around 0.25 each when they first came out. And right now the floor is at, I think the floor is at 1. Yeah. I think the floor is at, I think their collection floor price of the TiGERBOB Genesis collection. So floor price is at 1.2 right now. We see a 745 owners. So let's jump over to the website. You guys might have to bear with me with the website, because this is a little bit tricky from my small screen laptop. So it's pretty much TiGERBOB's 1,000 NFT collection, hand minted. I don't know why this is stuck on the screen too. So GOSSAMER, if you're reading this, how do you get this thing off the screen? But hand selected. They were 0.25 ETH, like I said, May 28th. They whitelisted and implemented TiGERBOB. Well, okay, so they minted them. So we see here. Actually, let's get to some of the juicy stuff, right? Let's look at the roadmap. Let's look at what they're talking about doing. I mean, anytime you think about some type of artist, that they're going to express themselves. I think when you think about roadmap, you potentially see, some things, fashion and merchandise, stickers, handmade designs, prints, clothing, one of a kind plushie toys, stickers, art books, prints, wow, toys and pillows, home goods. So they're really trying to turn this into a whole brand. So I like what she's doing here. Earliest works were featured in Tokyo's Rising Sun back in 2000. So you guys can read a little bit more about her as well on the roadmap. And they also talking about doing interesting giving utility by using metaverse and Web3, as well as decentralized fashion NFT tokens. So interesting building with Terraform. So yes, I mean, she got a pretty good roadmap here when you look at this. And then, like I said, the website is, for me, it's a little bit hard to navigate, but that's not, I'm not the one that's like going to complain because I don't have my mouse pad. I'm actually just using the track wheel, the trackpad on my laptop. So I wanted to see some facts about it. So that was something we seen, yeah, when we first opened it up. So guys, you can play around on the website. Like I said, I know that they have all their stuff here, the OpenSea collection, as well as the Discord, Twitter, and their Instagram. And then let's see if they get, like, I want to look at the reception on some of the tweets that they, see if they have a social presence. So, 300 likes, 40, 50. So it looks like I said, this might be something that's a lot more natural. And this is actually her here. So you can tell she's very artistic as well as the tattoo artist. So yeah, I think, when these people like take their natural fashion or their natural, their business and able to own chain it and then still able to monetize off of it and actually get people to come together and communitize with it. I think you're looking at a good recipe, man. This is something that I want to come back to in a couple of weeks and look at with you guys. But this is one of the projects that I thought was really cool. Lately, when I'm looking at NFT projects, I know there's been a lot of things for free mints, but I'm looking for collections that don't have that many pieces. I think, not everybody's set up to build out a 10-piece collection, and not only just like sell to, not like put out a 10-piece collection, but actually sell it out, right? Because usually in the NFT space, we know if we don't see the collection sold out originally, we usually like to turn our backs on those projects because we like they're not going to do anything, like they can't even get rid of the pieces. So I think some of the projects that's coming out with smaller amounts of supply in their collection is something to pay attention to right now, guys. But definitely wanted to bring you guys up to date on a new token that I found, or the new NFT that we had just found over here. And like I said, guys, we could just watch it together. I think the market conditions aren't the greatest right now for investing, but I think, if you're in it for the art and you're in it for the long haul and you find something that you like, I think you go after it, right? But other than that, guys, I'll be back again on Monday. We're actually going to take the weekend off over here. Happy holidays to you if you're if you're in a different country. And other than that, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now.